This is Heroes of Book and Paper. It's a little choose your own adventure thing by, I'm not gonna try to say that name, but by I think a solo dev, old school RPG. And if you're like a D&D kind of fan or like old school RPG kinds of fans, you may enjoy this one. I thought we'd try it out. It's over here on Steam. It is $7. And I think it just came out here it came out a few months ago, I guess. Let's try this thing out. I saw Blind playing it, and I thought, that looks pretty neat. I want to try this thing out. So let's choose our hero. We can choose a bunch of different classes. We've got warrior, we've got wizard, we've got rogue, bard, assassin, hunter, priest, and necromancer. These are all the lady versions. We can go to the boy versions over on this side. And we get all the different stats that go along with them. It's going to bring you, like, we're going to get, like, choose your own adventure. That's the way. There's no better way of saying this. Choose your own adventure. We're going to be a necromancer. What kind of weapon do we want? Do we want a dagger? Do we want a stick with a skull on it and feathers? Do we want a stick with a skull on it? Or a stick with pointy things on it? I'm going to go with the stick with the skull and the feathers. And what kind of spell do I want? Do I want to raise skeletons? Do I want to do magic missile? Do I want to have dark tentacles? Or do I want to drain life? I'm going to have some skeleton friends. Let's go. I'm sure if we don't get any music, I'll crank in some Age of Empires music here in a minute. So there's a whole bunch of different stories here, and the way this game kind of works out is choose your own adventure, right? Like I said before. But there's multiple endings to each one of these things, and so we'll run through the first adventure first because it's nice and short. It's also called Your First Adventure, so it makes sense. It'll kind of get us into figuring out what the game's about. And you can see there's endings, and so I guess part of the game is to like figure out the different endings that you can do on each of these things, you know, and do that. But we're gonna go with the first adventure. Let's go. Okay, I don't hear any music, so let's play some Age of Empires music. Go. This is my video game music. You are near an inn at a crossroads. The road ahead goes to the cave, and there is a dark forest around you. The impassable mountains rise majestically on the distant horizon. For those watching this on YouTube, yes, this is Age of Empires music that I'm playing because there's no in-game music. What do we do? As a necromancer, we've got a few different things. We got 8 hit points. We got 1 coin in my pocket. There is my my inventory, which I've got nothing at the moment. I am evil. There's my spell, my attack, and my robes, which don't do anything for me, and all my stats are down this way, level 1. So what do we do? Let's go strolling into the inn. This is the last inn before the impassable mountains. The innkeeper looks at you and says, "What do you want, my friend? Here is sold the strongest beer of all the rain. To manage to drink it without falling on the floor would show admirable stoicism." Well, I'll buy a torch first. Oh yeah, my stream chat window went away. Why'd that go away for? Yeah. So I got myself a torch, which you can see now in my inventory right there. It may come up later on. And let's go, and I got myself a torch. Let's speak with some locals. Oh, that's right. Everyone knows from this place that the cave further north hides an important treasure. It has not been fully confirmed, as those who have entered it have never returned. I don't have anything to sell, so we're leaving. Let's go. Let's explore the surroundings first. Forest is thick and deep. You see a deer in front of you. If I had a bow, I could shoot that deer. I could hunt that deer with my spear, which I don't really have a spear. I've got a stick with a skull on it. I could shoot a magic missile at him, but I don't have a magic missile either. So I guess I'm going to try to hit him with it. I don't know if this works. I don't have a spear. I can't do it. So I'm just going to look at him and not do anything with that deer. Okay. Let's go to the road. There is a well in front of you. The path ends near the entrance to the cave, where the treasure is supposed to be hidden. A pond can be seen in the distance. Well, let's have a little drink. Let's toss. I don't have any coins to toss. Yeah, how? Let's go continue the path. This forest surrounds the cave. To the north, you will find the entrance. There's a small pond to the east. Among the trees, you see what might be a bag of a lost adventurer. So we could search this fellow, which we do have a good intellect, so we can try searching him. Let's take a look. You got a rope. You found a rope in the bag. Excellent. If we had a horse, we could go to the witch's hut. Now, you may be wondering, how are you going to get a horse? There's no opportunity to get a horse here. But this is sort of like a continuous adventure, each one of these campaigns. And so once we finish this one, which is real short, we may do one a couple ways down. We'll end up with a horse, and then we can come back to this adventure and do this one again and try to complete the other way. But then we'll have a horse with us, and we can go say hello to the witch. Let's go to the cave, because this pond is just not for me. You have to enter to the treasure cave. You're close to finding out if stories were true. This dark cave has dark galleries. Large height differences, a labyrinth of stalactites and stalagmites. From here, you see two possible paths. One to the east, where there is a huge precipice. One dark and mysterious to the west. We have a torch. We have a rope. Which way do we go? I think this is where our path diverts. Do we go where the torch is needed? Do we go where the cave and rope is needed? I'm going to go that way. Where was it? East has the huge precipice. Let's go east. To continue, you must ascend a high rock wall. The height is so great that you can't see the bottom. If I had a levitation spell, I could do that. But we're going to go use my rope. With the help of your rope, you would descend to the bottom. Excellent. A gallery dug into the mossy ground continues ahead. Inside, you hear faint noises, but you cannot tell what is making them. Can I summon this fella? I think we just summon him when we get into a fight. Let's continue. You've been attacked by a Ratman. Okay, Ratman's coming at us. What do? Do I hit him with my stick? Do I raise the skeleton? Skeleton. Skellies have been raised. And attack. Whack. I'm assuming the skeletons are going to come in here and hit him as well. Can I raise more? That doesn't work in this combat. Okay. We're going to hit him again. He hit me once for 2 damage. That kind of hurt. Let's hit him. How's he feeling? We hit him for 0. He hit me for 2. Can my skeletons do something to this guy? I hit him for 0. Am I going to die in the tutorial mission? Skellies, do something. Okay, he didn't do any damage to me. My skeletons are just standing there looking at me. Okay. I lost my experience, but I kept my items that I got. Let's try... Okay. Excellent. Skeletons just stood there and just watched me die. Okay. You know what? We're just goofing off that time. Years ago, when you were younger, the village where you lived was ravaged by hordes of the serpent cult. Your parents died during the attack. You were enslaved. And when you were no longer useful to them, they freed you in the middle of the Sabara Desert, near the kingdom of Tyrannia. Alright. I'm still a necromancer. I'm not sure I'm keen on being a necromancer anymore. You enter a barren land far beyond your home on the borders of Tyrannia in an ungoverned land known as the Harshlands, and recently invaded by the serpent cults. On your way, you'll find a wheel of pain and a dying barbarian hanging from it. Well, barbarian, why don't you get off that? That's the sound of a freeing barbarian. The road ahead of you is surrounded by an arid desert. Follow my way. I still have my stuff, right? I still have my torch, still have my rope. Good. Still have my lousy skeleton spell. Strong local winds cause the desert dunes of Sabar to expand in some regions and retreat from others. Long, devastated land in their wake and giving the impression of a desert with a life of its own. You have 2 possible places to go, the sand forest or a nearby hut. Let's go to a hut. Maybe they'll teach us a spell. You have to go to the bathroom real bad. Dotting the landscape, there are a lot of dead trees. In the middle of this arid land, a shaman lives in his hut. What are you looking for, adventurer? He asks as soon as he sees you. I have come to learn spells. You have got Sing to the Beast. You have learnt Sing to the Beast. What a terrible spell. Okay, let's go buy some primordial essence. He refuses. Alright, well, I got a spell. I'm not sure how to change that out, though. There it is. Okay. It might defeat a beast in combat. Summons 2 allied skeletons in combat who don't do anything. Okay, well... no, don't do that. I'm gonna hope that's better. That's right. To be fair, it's raised skeletons, not order skeletons to attack. 2 large statues in honor of the Prince Cobra indicate that this is the beginning of the territory claimed by the Serpent Cult. I hope the Serpent Cult is actually serpents, because I can command them. So we get horseback. We can use a map. I don't have either. We can surround the steppe or go through the steppe. Hey, Skull, how's it going? No, we're not scared. We're not scared. A creature emerges from these devastated lands. It's a snake! Well, I'd like to calm the snake. We can fight the snake. We can kill the snake. We can, I'm gonna. I don't know how to stay. I'm gonna fight the snake. Okay, let's sing. Sing to the snake. You've conjured. Sing to the beast. I got him. It worked. Nice. What a necromancer I am. I go walking through. I got my bone necklace and my teeth rings, and I go. I'm singing the snakes. Not far from you is Habaria, one of the great cities conquered by the serpent cults. It's a good place to begin your search for those who killed your parents. A mummified body lies crucified next to a sign, and there is a cart full of dead people. A road to the east leads away from this city. Let's talk with the deads. The dead tell you about their past and pass on their knowledge with some experience. Ah, nice. If I survive, and if I complete this, then I can use that experience to level myself up. Learn new spells, get better abilities, all that kind of stuff. Let's read the sign. On the sign, there's names of those who are wanted by the justice system. Crucified corpse is not so lucky to escape. We would go in the town? It sounds like a bad idea. We'll take the road. East of the city, you find a serpent tower. These infernal towers are everywhere. It's said that dark rites are performed inside them and valuable treasures are kept in their chambers. There is a guard in the main entrance to the tower. I can put the guard to sleep by singing to him. I don't have the sleep song spell now. I'm going to have to fight the guy. I don't have magic missile. That would sure be nice. I'm going to switch this out with some skeletons. I don't know if... I'm assuming the guard is not a snake. Did you raise your parents? They raised me. Alright, let's go. I smell a dad joke in there somewhere. Let's fight the guard. Attacked by a guard. There he is. How tough is this guy? I'm raising a skeleton. I can't run away because he's got me. He's too good. Okay. I can't do this again though, right? It says it doesn't work in combat. So I got skeletons now. Let's hit him now. You've rolled 4. Total damage 3. Enemy roll. I'm doing damage this time. Okay, no modifiers that time. Now we got exciting music. We got exciting music in Age of Empires music. Oh, I'm not evil anymore. He's going to kill me. I think, you know what? I think the Necromancer is not our guy. Let's go back to the book. No, not that one. I want to win one of these. Yeah. Okay. Let's try. Let's try. Okay. 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 How about a new game? And what else? Let's try something different. Maybe I don't have this whole necromancer thing down. We can be a warrior. We can be a wizard. We could go with a wizard and throw magic missiles at people. A rogue with like a bow. So is there a ranger? There's a bard. We can sing to people again. There's an assassin. That sounds pretty cool. Ooh, a hunter. Yeah, let's go hunt. I like this guy, and he's got. I'm gonna go bow. We're gonna go with a better bow. Okay. Let's go to the labyrinth. Let's try something different. The Cobra's Arc. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to go to these. Can we change this? No, we can change. We can change the difficulty right here. Very easy. Maybe I should do that. Let's go to. We'll go to the labyrinth. How many different endings we have here? We got 5 different endings with this one. Nice. Okay. Alright, so you're in front of the labyrinth. In the lost region between Cabrind and the Grey Hills, Queen Valeria's son is waiting to be rescued. Unfortunately, from here, you can't see any entry. Alright, don't worry, buddy. I'll get you out of there. Oh, I have this Sing to the Beast spell again. Great. I love singing. I have some armor with me. I got a cool bow. Do we go west? Do we go east? We're gonna go west. Yeah, lower is better. It's kind of a backwards than what I'm D&D thinking. The wall of labyrinth extends infinity to the west. Let's look for an entrance. I'm not the smartest, but I got a little bit smarts. Well, there's entrances everywhere. I was just a dummy. This is the start of the labyrinth. A huge sculpture gives you the welcome. In front of you is a myriad of corridors that make up this labyrinth. You can enter if you are confident in your sense of direction, or you may need to look for an alternative. Let's look for a map. Hey, Gavin, thank you very much. How come I didn't get a, Oh, I think I have that off. There we go. There it is. Thanks, Gavin. Searching around, you find a trapdoor leading to the catacombs. Inside, you hear echoing footsteps. I'm going in. You are attacked by Ratman. Okay, so I can shoot the guy. I can sing to the guy. Yeah, let's sing to him. Does not work. Okay, shoot him. No hit. Shoot him again. Shoot him again. Okay, there we go. 3 damage to the guy. 3 more damage. Oh, we got him. I want to fight. Okay. You find your way out of the catacombs. What awaits you there? Yeah, let's go out of the catacombs. What do I do with these? Can I eat these? We might just sell these things. Okay. Just when you thought the labyrinth had been overcome, you find that the labyrinth has another innermost ring. And there are probably more behind this one. It'll be quite an odyssey to reach the Black Castle. I don't have much wisdom. I do have a good search. I don't have a map. I don't have a luck spell. Let's search. You have got net. You found a net. Look. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have... I don't have a map, right? I guess we're orientate. You find your way out of this part of the maze, but it's blocked by a locked door. I don't have a lock picker. I'm gonna try to use my strength. Oh, I got it. Okay. The center of the labyrinth is surrounded by a swamp. You can try to cross it by jumping between the stones that emerge from its dark waters, or try to cross the bridge so that it can be seen in the distance. I'm a hunter. I'm okay with swamps. Swamp stretches as far as the eye can see, and you have to be very agile to cross it without falling into the putrid waters. Well, I'm pretty dexterous. A small gnome finds you when you are very close to reaching the Black Castle. Hello, adventurer. Do you know why the Goblin King has kidnapped the Queen's son? If you give me a gold coin, I'll tell you that and more. If I don't kill you, you'll tell me. All right, I'll give him a dang coin. The Goblin King is not really evil. Well, I am. The Queen ordered a raid on some goblin villages in the foothills of a nearby mountain and annihilated them. The kidnapped child will come to no harm. Goblin King wants him only as a guarantee that his village will not be attacked again. Do I believe him? Or do I not believe him? I was thinking the same thing. There's a big labyrinth we made our way through to get to a swamp. What do we do? Do you believe the goblin I just gave $1 to? Oh, no, it's a gnome, isn't it? It's a gnome. Alright. I believe you, gnome. Go back to the castle. Go back to the Black Castle. One last warning. The Goblin King has sent a goblin patrol to stop you. Be careful. You hear the sound of a patrol looking for you in adjacent corridors. What are you going to do now? I'm going to run away. Because I don't want to fight anymore. Strange. Highly flammable vapors emanate from this corridor. It is impossible to continue without a light source. But it's not possible to light a torch here. I don't have a torch. I don't want to light it anyway. So we're going to go back. And we're going to fight those patrols. As you flee from the patrols, you have come to a corridor which appears to be full of traps. I'm not a rogue, but I can dodge them. Cross the corridor without problems. Penitent man will pass. These are the gates of good and evil that lead directly to the gates of the Black Castle. Crossing through one of them will change you forever. Which one do you choose? The gate of good. The gate of evil. If we believe the gnome, I think good is where we want to go. This is the entrance to the Black Castle. Before entering, you could rest and regain your strength if you have supplies. I got mushrooms. I can cook some mushrooms up. I can write about my adventures with ink and paper. Let's cook it up. Food has been added to your inventory. Can I go ahead and eat them? Mmm, tasty. Okay, cool. To the Black Castle. Draw their attention to the gnome. Yeah, he went that way. To get to the Goblin King's tower, you will have to cross a series of rooms and chambers. From here, you will see several doors. Do we go through the laboratory or the Hall of Mirrors? I'm guessing the lab's going to take some intelligence, and the Hall of Mirrors is going to take some... I don't know. I'm going to go through the Hall of Mirrors. It's full of mirrors. You better not look. It's so tempting. Okay, I won't look. A landslide some time ago had to make this place inaccessible. A gaping hole in the roof reveals the upper floors where the Goblin King's tower is. The stairs are collapsed with debris and are completely unusable. A door, leads directly to the Goblin King's tower, but it's locked. I don't know if I'm not a lock picker. I'll have to find another way. Yeah, Bowie. Yeah. Reach another access to the tower. Problem is that it is guarded by an orc guardian. Well, I'm going to use my my bow on that guy's head. That's how we should do it from now on. Goblin King, listen to me, adventurer. I understand that your mission is to rescue the boy, but this is the only thing I have to stop Queen Valeria. If she gets the boy back, she will return to attacking the goblin villages at the foot of the hills. I can say, please return the child, but I'm not very charismatic. I can fight him, or I can leave him here. Can I sing? You know what, Goblin King? I believe you, because I don't want to fight. I believe you. You left the child with the Goblin King as a guarantee that the goblin villages in the foothills would never again be attacked by Queen Valeria's army. A child in exchange for peace? Only the future will tell if you were right. I got ending 2 of 5. The end. There we go. The abandoned son. Level up. Okay, I got 97 experience, which I can use. I'm not sure what I'd use it on. I'm assuming I'm going to put it... Oh, so it cost me 140 to get more dex. I can really only afford, like a wisdom or a charisma. I'll put one into... Man. I guess I'll go with charisma. So it'll get it up a little bit higher. So now we can... If I had something to cook, I could do it. I don't have anything, though. None of those. I don't have any essence. So next we do another one. Let's try. I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah, aiding a kidnapper. Ooh, this has got a map. Okay. I missed the story. Tell me here. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so Song of Kings and Wars. King Arlo has disappeared and the known world no longer has its ruler. The High Throne is empty and a bloody and cruel war is brewing to secure it. The kings and queens of the 3 kingdoms are gathering their armies. The throne claims its king, either for peace or for war. All right. The kid saw you walk in, look him dead in the face, and then shrug and walk out without a word. All right, so who are we going to side with? We're going to go to Aslona. That's from Warsim, isn't it? Isn't it Warsim, Aslona? We can go to Cabrind, the most civilized. We can go to, oh yeah, ruled by Hugh the First, who's the developer of Aslona, of Warsim. Ah, I see. I get what's going on here. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll go to Aslona. Warsim is great, by the way. If you haven't played Warsim, it's good stuff. You find yourself in a forest in the vicinity of the castle of Hugh. I don't know if that's how you say his name. The Great. Atmosphere of pessimism and about a possible war spreads through the surrounding villages. It might be interesting to go find out what's going on. Now, we'll go to an inn. Typical northern inn where strong beer is drunk and a small trade of goods take place. I don't have any money, but I'll drink a beer. You have not got gold. Do I have anything I can sell? I got a net. Would you like a net for 1 gold? I guess you would. And I'm going to buy... I'll buy a beer. You are a true drinker. The innkeeper gives you an amulet. Thanks. What's it do? +1 con amulet. Can I wear it? Did that just work? It did, didn't it? Nice. Okay. All right. Cool. To the castle. Well, we go to the castle or to the road? Let's go to the road. Find your road is unknown to you. You don't remember seeing it on any map. You don't know where it might lead. Let's observe. There's a bandit hiding in the roadside. Oh, we can avoid the ambush. We can just follow and let him. We're gonna avoid the ambush. You can now continue on your way, avoiding the ambush. In the distance, you see ruins of a shrine to the serpent cults. You wonder how it's possible that this cult could cross the Dragon's Spine Sea from their distant lands and come here. We'll go to the shrine. Strange to see a serpent cult shrine so far from its island. We've heard the temples and towers of this cult are beginning to plague the harsh lands of Tyrannia, but it's to reach it as far as north as this. I know, we died there. Search? I got a good search. We'll do a search. Found in passage that goes underground. Oh, we'll do a little praying while we're at it. Pray. Suddenly you feel a shiver run down through your body. Can only mean good things. Darkness fills this underground of forgotten and dusty corridors. You will not be able to advance without a source of light. I don't have any light. Alright. Well, to the road. Emissary stops you in the middle of your travel. Cisco? The Majesty orders you to travel to the east of Tyrannia, and meet Queen Kali. Deliver this missive to inform the Queen that our Majesty is the best candidate for the crown. Alright. In order to reach Tyrannia, you give the message to Queen Kali. You must take a ship across the Dragon's Spine Sea. It's a treacherous sea with strong currents and strange cyclopean beasts inhabiting its depths. Oh, if only I had a net. I could have caught a fish. I'll take a ship. It's going smoothly. Sea is calm, and the flight of a few seagulls accompanies the ship. Keep on going. A strong storm is on the horizon. Let's hope the captain knows how to get around it. Catch a side of the storm, circles it with perfect maneuver. Voyages can continue without any major setbacks. Good job, Captain. A range of rocks jutting out of the sea from the well-known Dragon's Spine. The area is very dangerous as nautical charts ignore much of the area, and sandbanks and coral reefs are scattered everywhere. I don't have a lot of things I can just prepare for the worst. I'm going to harness currents and winds, but with a bad wisdom roll. Oh, I did it. Okay, cool. You've been attacked by a deep one. A deep one? I can sing to him or I can attack. Yeah, get him. I did 1 damage. Attack him again. 17. I'm rolling too high. I gotta roll low. Roll low. There we go. That's good. 1 damage to him. He's hit me a couple times. 1 damage. How many hit points does he have? Nothing. There we go. 1 damage. Get him again. Kind of basic. Nothing really to the attack in here. I don't think the fighting's really the focus of the game here. There we go. Got him. I got a goblin dagger out of him. Nice. Meanwhile, you arrive safely in port. Here you can rest for a while before continuing on your way. I don't have any meat or fungus. I do have a dagger, which I don't really care about. I wish I had some ink and paper. I'd write about it. So we're just going to continue on. For many hours on the road, you decided to take a break, and this large inn seems ideal for it. A group of locals are gathered around a table drinking and playing cards. I'll listen. Hear from the locals that King Arlen's been kidnapped and taken prisoner into a dank dungeon in the hidden part of this area. It was King Hugh. I'm sure of it. He wants the throne for himself, you hear a peasant say. I'm going to sell my dagger for $1. And then I'm going to rest for 1 gold. Okay, and then we're going to leave. After discovering that King Arlen is still alive and is prisoner in a dungeon, you now have to decide whether you want to go rescue him or continue your mission to deliver the missive. What do? Do we rescue the king or do we deliver the message? I think we rescue the king. In a heroic gesture, you set out to free King Arlen from captivity. Beware, noble adventurer. Dangers await you. I chose poorly is what it's trying to say. A rider approaches you at a gallop. He is still a long way off, so you have time to decide what you're going to do. I can hide. I can greet him. I'll hide. I do that best. You hide behind a tree, and the rider passes you by. A knight lies on the muddy ground of this road. He is badly wounded, and it seems he will not survive long. Only by applying king's flowers to his wounds can they be healed. Well, I don't have any of those. I could steal his last breath if I was a necromancer. Oh, man, if I wasn't terrible as a necromancer. I guess we're just going to keep on walking. Sorry, buddy. Not far from there is the tower where King Arlen is held in captivity. Perhaps if you rescue him, the rightful king will take his throne and this war will end. And he'll make me king. In the silent sight broken only by cawing of occasional crow, you find the prison tower hidden among twisted trees and dying undergrowth. Let's search. Nope. Darkness fills this tower of forgotten and dusty corridors. A hole in the ground shows the catacombs beneath it, but the height of the bottom is very great. Stairs end at a dungeon door, which is probably well guarded. I don't have a rope, do I? That was my last dead guy. We're going to the dungeon. You're attacked by a guard. Shoot! Good. Miss. Ooh, 2 damage. This guy hits hard. Oh! Is this guy that killed me before? Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh. Not looking good. I'm gonna die. One more. Oh, and there we go. Well, there is Heroes of Book and Paper. It is, oh. My save games. There's no save. Okay. Alright. There's not much, I mean, that's it. There's nothing else as far as, like, options. That's it. You can play in windowed mode, which I'm playing now, and there's also full screen mode, but full screen mode is, this is still tiny. But, anyway. Heroes of Book and Paper.